is that he listened to my complaint and he made sure he canceled his reservation. So I did what the fuck I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I did what I'm supposed to do. But that's between them and God after that. Because this is like God gave them a test all over again. This is literally what happened the first year, the second year, this the third year. This about strike three for both of them, if you ask me. Because I'm doing my part. I don't play with God when it comes to that. So that's between them and God. They've been doing this shit since the first year. When he first got his check and we went bowling. And they got one goddamn card to go bowling for the kids with 2 kids there. I'm doing my part, baby. That's between them and God. When the devil slipped in last year and we didn't get no invite to the baby shower, that's between them and God. So if it ain't what it's supposed to be come October, that's between them and God. Every time you think it's cute to exclude somebody that you know you ain't supposed to exclude, they got your back. That's the only motherfucker really rooting for you. You gonna always come up short, and that's just what it is. I'ma always be right here for all mine. And I'ma scream it from the mountaintop to the rooftop. If that nigga ever try to go make $1, I don't give a damn which trick or which treat he try to go with. On his child's birthday, the mama gonna be right here. And I don't give 2 fucks if they invite me or not. My job is to sustain my grandkids and make sure they there, okay? And I did my job, and I did it well. Whether I'm present or not, his parents is right there, like the fuck they both supposed to be. So I did my job. That's between them and God after that. I bet she ain't gonna babysit. I'm not gonna make myself as available, but I ain't gonna never turn down seeing my grandkids. But I ain't gonna be available as much as they would like me to. No, ma'am. But I'll never turn down seeing my grandkids. But running around extra exhausted and bending over backwards for a motherfucker, bet I don't. Bet I won't. Yeah, because Mr. Sappho could have never told me we fixing to have a birthday party and your mama can't come. I would have leaked the address and been like, I didn't tell her to come. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fucking way, ain't no fucking how. No man can make me violate God like that. It's just no way. No possible way. I'm sorry. I'd have been like, oops, I don't know. You ain't finna fuck up my babysitter when you go back over there running around with your trolls and your tramps. And I'm sitting over here looking for babysitters and I got a full-blown pull up and drop them off as all summer if you like. Shit. He'd have had to kiss my whole ass before I blew that. And I don't care who get mad. I really don't. I'm feeling it. I'm seeing it. It's just a lot, and it's been going on a long time. And it's got to stop now. Everybody got to be held accountable. Cause that birthday party looked like shit. I don't see his daddy. I don't see. It just ain't right. You know, his daddy wants to be present with the grandbaby too. Where his daddy at? Everybody trying to be doing this and doing that. Like, all you doing is ripping your shit apart. You tearing it down so that the next year it could be tore down again. You don't do no exclusions. I wouldn't exclude. Me and my stepdaughter ain't speaking right now. But if her child have a birthday party and my husband say we pulling up, we pulling the fuck up, okay? Ain't no exclusion because adults ain't speaking or they ain't getting along. Hi, scoot over and happy fucking birthday. Okay, we don't do no jiggity shit like that. That's that jiggity bullshit. Mr. Sappho took care of it though. I had a great morning. I've been in this bed getting bent over for about 3 hours back to back. So I'm doing fine on this good Saturday. So would I have liked to have got cute and went and represented and took pictures that'll last a lifetime with my grandchild? Absolutely, but that's between them and God. Am I the only fucking person that would drop my plans and bend over backwards and tell a nigga, fuck you, I gotta babysit my grandkids today? I'm the only motherfucker they got. You heard me? I'm the only motherfucker that would look my husband in the face and tell him, I'm sorry, not today. I'm the only motherfucker they got. You heard me? Ain't nobody finna break no plans, change no plans. Ask Callie, ask Dre. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody finna do what I do. Ain't nobody finna try to do what I do. So that's somebody else's loss. And like I said, that's between them and God. He done pulled her tracks out. For real though, because I really started off Tiffany or Susan, and then that wig just got real hot. I tried to wear it, but it didn't last through the session. That was all blue. I don't give a fuck if that was all green. No, ma'am. You leaked the address. You be like, don't tell them I gave you the address, but I ain't excluding you from your grandchild who I'm about to be dropping off all fucking summer long. And when he gone and getting my life together, I'm not about to exclude her. I'm sorry. I don't know how. I would have been like, I don't know how she got the address. I don't know why she here, but she here. Oh well. Happy fucking birthday to my son. Okay? No, ma'am, I would not exclude, to do no shit like that, not to the person that's about to rearrange her life for your kid, for the rest of his life. Girl, bye. Ain't no fucking way. It's all on Jaden. It's all on whomever planned and executed a birthday party, because if he would have went and was with Rock, I would have got an invite. So I don't give a fuck what he talking about. This the same shit that went on with Jiggy. You gotta see what's what as a woman, and you have to make the right decision. For when that motherfucker run off with Rock or Jig or Tiffany or who the fuck else, you don't exclude people that's gonna be there for you and for your kids regardless. You don't do no shit like that. That's not how you do it. That's not what you do. I'm sorry. Oops, I didn't know. That's how she should have played that. Her mama should have snuck and gave me that address. Okay? I'm the only motherfucker in this world that will rearrange her life and her plans for them kids. The only motherfucker in the world. Blueface wasn't coming. They sure pull up right up to my house, drop off them kids, and have a long weekend, and don't nobody give a fuck or complain about pulling up to my house. No, ma'am. I don't give a fuck what you or how you talking about it. That's gonna be between them and God, as it has been for the last 5 years. And I'm still going to lay here and get my back blew out and do the kids that I got to do. Okay? That's what I said. Her mama should have let you know. You goddamn right. That's what she should have did, because that's what I would have did. Ain't no fucking way as a grandma I would have showed up nowhere and excluded the other grandma that I know got my daughters back. Ain't no fucking way I'm sorry. They would have just had to been mad and been like, oops, I didn't tell her either. Because when they leaked them motherfucking Christmas pictures, them Thanksgiving pictures to me, they didn't give a fuck what was going on. Because them motherfuckers leaked them Thanksgiving pictures to me. When I posted them Thanksgiving pictures, where the fuck you think I got them from? They know what the fuck time it is, but that's between them and God. That's how the devil got up in there in the first place. You gotta see what it is. Until you learn what's going on, that's how you gonna be looking. Just like this. Next week, I don't want to hear it neither. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Your son doing this and he doing that. I don't fucking want to hear it. Because they leaked them motherfucking Thanksgiving pictures that I posted. They could have, just how they leaked them Thanksgiving pictures when he wasn't looking, they could have leaked that motherfucking birthday address. How about that? I talk to her mama every other day. Ain't nobody told me nothing. Your wedding ring goes nuts. Yes, Mrs. Saffold already knew. So that's why I said I was already dripped in diamonds before, yeah. But thank you, baby. I appreciate it. This ain't to down nobody or to talk about nobody. This is just I'm going to always keep it 100 and I'm always going to tell the truth. If it's on the internet and somebody sent it to me, I'm going to respond to it. If they don't want me to respond or say how I feel, then don't let it get to me. If you put it on the internet that you excluded me, then I'm going to have a response to that. She was so wrong on all levels not to invite you moms. That's between her and God. Was Dre and Callie kids invited? Nope. Nope. Avery was not invited to her cousin's birthday party, and either was Carter. Nope. And that's why they couldn't. No, he didn't have no cousins there. Do you know how many people and kids was at my kid's birthday party? Do you know how many people was at Jonathan's birthday party? I couldn't fit all them kids in my house. I had to turn people away at my baby's birthday party. Do you think John's dad, even though he got on my nerves, was ever excluded from a birthday party? Do you think I would ever do that to my child? Do you think I would exclude his mom or anybody from his birthday party? I wouldn't give a fuck if he said nobody couldn't come. No, ma'am, I'm sorry. Not on this day. This ain't your day. I'm sure Jaden mama ain't gonna stop her plans. It's time when it's time to watch them. Like I said, look at my face. That's between them and God. That's between them and God. They said her mother ain't there. I don't know if she is. Somebody sent me something saying she was. I just think it's the most foul, fucked up shit since the bowling alley when before my son was officially signed, or the day he signed, or whatever. It's just as foul as the fucking bowling alley, and ain't nobody learned shit about family, about responsibility, about respect, about honor. Ain't nobody learned shit. Not a goddamn thing. Nobody sent me. Somebody said her mom was there. I haven't seen it. Jayden's mom was at the house, not at the party. I don't know. I just think that would be the worst shit I ever seen in my entire life if she was and didn't tell me that that my grandson was having a fucking birthday party today. Even Mr. Sterling was like, they pull up here, I go outside, I talk to Blue, I'm respectful. He would have a birthday party for Javon and not invite us. Have your own pizza party for your grandson and then exclude them? That ain't gonna make it better. You don't exclude nobody from no birthday party. Rock would have invited you. I mean, we'd have to wait to see. You said she was with child. I don't know. Your grandkids have to grow up. You think they want to see you disrespecting their moms? I'm the only one, and look at my face. I'm the only one who can disrespect them. I helped raise them. I'm the only one that's going to be there for them. So you look at my lips. I'm the only one who can disrespect them. I'm the motherfucker that's going to pull up in case of any emergency. I'm the one that's going to give advice when it's time for emergency. I'm the one. Okay? I'm the one that's going to make sure my son don't take no bag or no fucking trip or go do no fucking show when it's time for my grandson's birthday. I'm the only motherfucker who can get clout off them motherfuckers and say what I want to. Them my motherfucking kids. Let's get it together. I could say what the fuck, when I phone, and how the fuck, okay? Ain't no, it's Blue. It's both of them. If he say no, oh, okay, yep. But I don't know how she got here. I don't know who told her which place we was gonna be at. I'm telling y'all, when them motherfucking photos was leaked, them Thanksgiving photos, how I just happened to get them that night. When that shit got leaked, didn't nobody have no problem with me getting them, right? That's how I was supposed to get that motherfucking address to that birthday party for my grandbaby, okay? Are you going to Rock Baby's birthday party? If that's my grandbaby, I will be still saying this same shit if there was a birthday party for my grandbaby and I wasn't invited. I wouldn't give a damn which kid it was, because obviously this would never happen with my other grandkids. But yeah, they didn't want us to take Javon to Avery's birthday party, and guess what? We drove off with Javon and took him to the birthday party. We don't do no shit like that. We don't do no jiggity shit like that. This some jiggity shit. This that same bullshit when he first got his money, when we pulled up to the bowling alley and we had 2 kids and him and Jaden went to the goddamn counter and bought one fucking card for one kid. This that same shit. Ain't nobody matured. Ain't nobody learned the respect and responsibility of children. Ain't nobody learned shit. We still back 4 years ago where we was at. We wasn't allowed to the baby shower last year. We ain't making no progress. We throwed out, then she throwed out, then it's just gonna keep going on and on in a circle until everybody learns that family is first and you don't exclude or disrespect nobody. It take a village to raise kids. When you start excluding motherfuckers, that's how motherfuckers get left. You don't do no shit like that. Krishan not pregnant. That's why she depressed. I mean, you can't do ugly and get cute. That's just not how it works out here. Love the grandbabies and mind your business. Damn, you gotta be slow as a motherfucker. If they my grandbabies, then that will be my business. And it will be my choice to address it or not address it. If you don't like it, get the fuck off my live. You disrespect and then want them to respect. I ain't never disrespected neither one of them. I react accordingly. I'm about to send you back to your mama right now, too. Bye, bitch. Bye. Who else want to go home to their mama? Who else? Let me see who else want to go home with their mama. How you get in here? How you get in here with that fake page? I almost blocked the wrong person. There you go. Did y'all know y'all could remove people from the live? Krishan fighting demons. What? Wait, so she can babysit, but she can't come to the birthday party. Wow. You see what the fuck I'm talking about? That's that jiggity shit. Please go find you something to do. Why? It's Saturday and I just got done riding something special, so why the fuck would I have to go find something to do? You on my live. Whether he asked not to invite her or not, Stewie should have put her foot down and let him know it's about the sun, not what the fuck Blue or her wanted. Y'all sound dumb. And there we have it, some fucking common sense. Because what they should have said was, if we try to do some jiggity shit, she gonna get on her live and start talking shit. So it ain't even worth doing no jiggity shit on this baby's birthday to this lady, knowing that she is the next person in line to make sure these kids is straight. And ain't no plans in this fucking world gonna take precedent over her grandkids. That's what the fuck they should have said. But that's between them and God. I wasn't at the party because I didn't know the location. Because if I knew the location, I surely would have been there. get on the internet and bash Blue. You goddamn right. I'm gonna be on this motherfucker bashing him until he motherfucking 99 years old. Where you show out is where the fuck we gonna play at. Okay? You wanna show out for these internet motherfuckers? I'm gonna be right here to show out with your black ass. The fuck you talking about? I'm your mama, nigga. I'm the only one offering a motherfucking kidney in emergency. Fuck you talking about? Lord, please don't let me have to ever give none of them no kidneys, but you know what I mean. Jaden just agrees with Blueface. They purposely excluded the mama. They purposely excluded themselves. Because every time you exclude me, you exclude God. So they purposely excluded themselves. She took the money. No motorcycle for Carter. She hasn't changed. I want to apologize for disrespecting you. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Because you're starting to see there's some jiggity shit here. I know. It's some jiggity shit going on. You took the wig off, girl. Yeah, I can't do no session with Mr. Sappho with no wig on, baby. That shit, my forehead still sweating. You want us to get on them for you. I want them to watch these lives. This is the reason I go live. I want them to hear how I feel. I want them to learn. I want them to know that when the devil creep in, this is how. You don't go excluding nobody or you'll get excluded. You don't do no weird shit like that. So every time I hop on here to address something or correct something, it got a meaning and a purpose. And it's still going to turn out all right. Because I can't just get on the phone and say what I want to say. Because kids can block you nowadays. But they going to get this message somehow. And it's going to jump in their spirit. And then the next time the devil show up and show out, they going to know. You don't do no jiggity shit like this. Not when you know that that's the person that's going to be there for you in case of any fucking emergency. That I'm going to jump through hoops and hell to make sure your child is okay. I'm before the baby daddy. I'm right behind the mama, okay? You don't do no jiggity shit like that when you got them kind of players on your team. It tells me you not growing no type of wisdom. Would you have taken your daughter? I wouldn't want Callie there. No, but I might have taken Carter. I understand their position right now. But I would have definitely wanted to go, more importantly, so that Carter could have been present with his cousin's birthday. That's really his only like male cousin. Like, if they don't establish this bond right now, they gonna be out here in these LA streets by themselves without each other, which is just ludicrous to me when they have each other. Did you know about this yesterday? No, not really. I knew something, but I didn't know they was gonna show up at no public place. You know, I understand going to somebody's house and having something at somebody's house. I wouldn't want to be in no house with John either right now. That wouldn't have been healthy. But at a public place, it's enough space for us to, be there and not be together. That's the part that I'm mad at. Not no cake and ice cream at the house. That's a little bit more personal, and we might not be ready for that. But when you pull up to a public motherfucking place, that ain't no different from sending me them goddamn Thanksgiving pictures that they wanted Rock to see. So I feel betrayed on that. I feel definitely betrayed on that, but that's on them if they think they want to keep using me and being weird. And I'm the only motherfucker, listen to me when I say it, that's gonna change their plans and put them kids first. I don't give a fuck what my husband say. I don't give a fuck what Callie say. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm the only person that's gonna put my shit to the side to make sure they shit straight. Okay? So that's on them. And that's between them and God. Carlissa has a Kanye attitude. Hey. They got their own mind when they want to. How about that? They got their own mind when they say, fuck that, we pulling up and dropping them kids off where she gonna watch them at. And you gonna drive to her house and wait out front, and I'm gonna drop the kids off, and she gonna babysit these kids for us all weekend to have a motherfucking rendezvous, and you gonna shut the fuck up, and that's where I'm taking them, because that's the only motherfucker we got. How about that? You just got some dick, yes. And as soon as I got off, and I see a birthday party with one of my kids. Girl, if you think some dick about to change how I feel about my grandkids, that's gonna be your problem. You one of them that's about to put the dick first. How often do you and Jaden talk? Almost every other fucking day. Ain't no excuse for this bullshit right here. I'm sorry. Right, a whole session. That's what old folks call it, child. They did you dirty. And I think don't care about how you feel. Child. That's between them and God. You pray about it. It's crazy because her mama don't ever watch the kids like you do. You deserve, child. That's between them and God. I'm at a loss. What happened? What happened is my grandson having a whole party today, and ain't no Grandma Gia. Y'all talking too fast now. I can't see. They could have at least picked Carter up. That's a fucking shame. That's what I'm saying. It's just too, it's too jiggity. If Jaden was black, you would have been invited. I mean, that's between her and God. Exactly what Blue and John teaching their kids. Families stick together. That's between them and God. It don't matter if I'm gonna be messy. Then when they pull up with the kids, I'm gonna be messy then too. When they send me them Thanksgiving pictures of them, that's messy too. It's a messy situation. But guess what? It's my grandson's birthday party. You got pictures without his grandma in the birthday pictures, and y'all been doing this shit for the last 4 years. It's jiggity. I see why you going off now. Okay? Like, you thought I wasn't gonna say nothing about this? This is unbelievable, right? Unfucking believable. Y'all gonna leak the Thanksgiving pictures, but don't leak the birthday address? What the fuck is really going on right now? You still gonna babysit? Why wouldn't I babysit my grandkids? They ain't do nothing. They don't even know why I'm not invited. They ain't did nothing to me. I don't do that to kids. I don't do no jiggity shit like that. I mean, I'm not finna stop, drop, and roll for no motherfucking body. But I would never turn my grandkids away, but I ain't about to stop, drop, and roll. No, ma'am. So none of the cousins was invited. Nope, not a fucking one of them. The baby had a whole fucking birthday party, and I'm pretty sure they don't see nothing. That's the scary part about it. They don't see nothing wrong with him not having no fucking cousins. It wasn't a cruise. I suggested that we take the kids over to Catalina Island, so it wasn't the cruise y'all was trying to make it. Like, y'all just take everything and run with it. But obviously they had plans already. No, ma'am. The mama was not invited. Mm-mm. Drayden and Blue be dropping the kids off to have their sessions. Exactly. And he be okay with that. Make the phone call to them. You will know already. Text both of them motherfuckers. I sure did already. And they didn't text me back neither. So I know they'll get the message from here. And I know they'll watch this whole 30-minute long rant that I'm having. And they'll understand how I feel and see my position on this. Because they going to have grandkids one day too. Right, 2 fucking birthday parties, one at a public fucking place, and I didn't get no address leaked to me. What the fuck is really going on? Don't nobody deserve no shit like that. That's that jiggity shit, and that's why the devil keep on creeping in. Because people be doing weird shit just like this, and then he just get a pass right to come the fuck right on in. Oh, they still doing jiggity shit, God. I'm allowed to just pull up over there again and fuck shit up some more because they doing jiggity shit to people. They don't have no respect. Most people be crying for they kid, they mom, the grandparents to be a part of their child's life, because who the fuck wants to raise kids with no grandparents? Like, that's the weirdest shit in the fucking world to me, for a kid not to have no grandparents. Me and Pawpaw over here, like, the fucking baby didn't have no Pawpaw pull up. He didn't have no grandma pull up. Like, what the fuck is going on here? What kind of shit is this? This that jiggity rich shit. You get some money and all of a sudden you excluding grandparents. I know Kobe tried this shit too. Kobe Bryant tried this shit too, y'all. That's that jiggity shit, but I tell you, that's between them and God. And I know them motherfuckers better get it together. They better get it together quick, because that's that jiggity shit. I love the way you talk to your grandkids. I mean, Javon, I just taught Javon, and it hurt me a little bit because I couldn't believe it. I taught Javon who Jesus Christ was maybe about 4 months ago, and I just kept thinking to myself, damn, if I didn't step up and let bygones be bygones, my grandson would probably be like y'all, learning about Jesus Christ and getting baptized when they 30 grown and shit, getting baptized as adults. Like, he now knows who Jesus Christ is. He knows that Jesus Christ, is his Lord and Savior. He knows now. Imagine if we didn't get to have that conversation. So shout out to her for still making sure that, she dropped him off and made sure that, he got to see his grandma. Because imagine him learning who Jesus Christ is in junior high or something. Like, imagine that. Like, that would have fucked me up real bad. Did you work in the industry years ago? Yes, Blue is very familiar with the industry. All the kids been industry babies. They learned this from you. Nah, they ain't learned no jiggity shit like this from me, because I would never, ever, ever deny none of my kids' fathers, their grandparents, nobody from helping out with my kids. Why would I do that? They dead wrong. They been dead wrong this whole time, okay? They been acting like they wasn't calling me every hour in the middle of the night, send 40 more, send 40 more, send 40 more. Like, it's fucking amazing. And everything that they try to exclude me from, they exclude theyself from. And that's just what it is. This shit been going on. Birthdays, baby showers. It's just been, like Callie said, some weird shit for a long time. And I overlook it and I oversee it because I forgive everybody for everything. But at the end of the day, because if I don't keep going and I just walk away and just be like, fuck them, like most of y'all people do, Javon would have missed learning who Jesus Christ is. So don't get up and walk away from, the situation and be like, oh, forget them kids. I'm not messing with them kids if they don't want me around. Like, don't do that, because I felt like I could have just walked away like, they trying to do some jiggity shit and just been over here on my shit with the grandkids I got. I got grandkids. I got neighbors' kids that call me grandma. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I got Olympic runners over here. I got doctors coming up over here. I got neighbor sons that's going to the league for sure. I got people. I don't need to fight for no people. But my grandson would have missed knowing who Jesus Christ, his Lord and Savior, was if I would have put on a block wall up. Imagine that. My grandbaby said, "Who is Jesus Christ, Grandma?" So you can't take, you can't just deny your grandkids based on how the daddy and the mama treat you, because you will miss out on an opportunity telling your grandchild who Jesus Christ is. And then they'll be getting baptized when they 30 or something. You imagine that shit? Some of you motherfuckers ain't ever been baptized before. And some of y'all been getting baptized, I see, in your 20s and 30s. And that was part of your mama's responsibility when you was like 12 years old. Okay, now I'm going to give and take, like, even if she went to 16, you was supposed to get your ass in that water. Just like she just like she took your ass to that schoolhouse and put you on that bus and made sure you had that education. She was supposed to put your ass in that water. Now, I don't know what kind of mama you had, but she missed the most valuable part of being a mama. Your mama missed out on, I'm going to repeat myself. We are not the same. Your mama didn't put your ass in that water, gave you a bath every night, dropped you off at the schoolhouse, but did not baptize your ass. Okay? Your mama did not give you the tools to go out and compete with my children. Your mama and your daddy and your bald-headed granny did not give you the tools, I'm going to repeat myself, to go out and compete with my children. You got your child out here running around in circles, ain't been cleansed, ain't been saved, ain't been baptized, don't know who Jesus Christ, their Lord and Savior is, and they getting in water in their 20s and their 30s, okay? Now, I'm just glad you getting in there, baby, but you getting in the race a little bit late. You need to have your baby knowing who the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is and getting their ass in that baptism water before they 12. Because they know they starting to get hormones and starting to date boys and girls and LGBTing and gang banging. And you got yours out there in this world and ain't been dipped in that water. And they not saved. And you got them out there competing with kids like mine. Shame on you mothers. You teaching them everything, ain't dipped their ass in damn bit of water, and they don't know who Jesus Christ is. I ain't no babysitter. I'm their grandma. So whether they using me for a babysitter or not, honey, they gonna learn who Jesus Christ is. And if she don't put them in that water by the time they 12, I'll put their ass in there myself. Yeah, we okay. I ain't got no hard feelings, but I'm gonna get on here and rant like I do and speak my mind and say how I feel about it, because at the end of the day, they ain't gonna learn if I just shut up and act like I don't give a fuck. Do you like Rock? I don't like her ways. I don't like the things that she tries to portray and try to do. I don't think that it's out of the kindness of her heart, and I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I don't like that, that she trying to make sure she makes somebody pay for her tooth. You know what I'm saying? And I would be mad as hell if for some reason my tooth got knocked out. But they was already fucked up and crooked anyway. But at any point, I would still be mad. But I would not be trying to make somebody pay for my tooth getting knocked out by doing the things that she doing. And that's my only problem. I think she's ambitious. I think she's motivated. I just don't think the energy comes from a good place. And that's my only problem with her. When I whispered in her ear, when I hugged her on that show, I whispered something in her ear. And she know what I said. And she know where my heart is at. And she know how I feel. So, and I'm going to keep pushing her and keep trying to motivate her to make the right decision and do the right thing. Because I've been the other woman before too. I stepped into a room. They already had a baby. And I, you can't do that. It don't work like that. You won't come up. You're going to come up short every time. When you come up against a woman and a man that she done vowed herself to and ain't gave herself to nobody else, that's a losing fucking battle. Okay? Now, if Jaden was running around hoeing and with this one and that one, you might have a chance. But you went up against you. That's like Hagar going up against Rebecca. Some things you got to use your common senses to see. This girl ain't giving up that pussy to nobody else. And they got cheering. If you want to jump in that ring and try to battle that woman for that man, knowing that she ain't gave nobody that pussy but him, that your mama should have told you, baby, that ain't a good fight. You should leave that one alone. And I tried to tell her. Everybody tried to tell her. And I'm going to be here to tell her until I'm old and gray. Been baptized, be crying because he being a father. For real. Yeah, he better be. That boy been baptized, honey. He might have drifted over here, acting like a heathen, but he ain't no heathen. Baptized my son at 7 years old. That's a little bit early, but some of these kids are smart enough to be baptized at 7. They know how to steal and commit sin at 7. Yes, that's good. That's good. I mean, I think as long as they have the understanding of it, 7 would be about good. Maybe I should have went a little bit earlier. I baptized each of them at 12 so that they would have a clear, full understanding in that 6-week course about what, when, and how according to the baptism. But you're right. If they can go in that liquor store, my kids were stealing out the liquor store. What about 7 years old? So if they know how to steal, they need to know. They need to know what's going on, and they need to be dipped in that water just in case, they come up against one of these kids that ain't been dipped in that water. Because some of these people out here ain't been dipped. And you can't have your kid running around out here going up against these kids that ain't been dipped. Because they'll come up short. They will definitely come up short. You got your kids out here fighting folks, running around going up against folks, then they done been dipped in that water. See, I'm telling you, that's probably what that girl got over Jaden. She probably been dipped in that water. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, Jesus Christ got to go on the side that belongs to him. He just can't drift over there because you a nice person and you do good deeds. Now, if he got a child that been dipped in that water and he been fully adopted, whether she bad as Jeffrey Dahmer, he got to roll over there with that person. Because that's his promise. You done gave your life and you done joined his gang by getting baptized and dipped in that water. You went through the initiation. So Jesus Christ gonna roll with that person on any day of the week, whether it's Colt, your man, your house note, whatever you come up against, you know which side he gonna be on. Now, it's gonna be a good fight if they both been dipped in that water. It's gonna be very entertaining, and it's gonna be a good fight, because it's gonna be he who wins to the end, he who fights to the end. Now, some of y'all going up against these folks. Soon as the only thing I want to know when I get into a battle with a bitch, I need to know if this bitch been baptized or not. Okay? I need to know who I am, what and how what type of fight this gonna be. I need to know who she rocking with. Just telling me that you from schoolyard ain't gonna be enough. But now if you tell me she been dipped in that water, the daddy a pastor, the mama a deacon, shit, I might turn around and back up out that fight. But if you tell me that this lady don't know Christ, the family don't know Christ, and we got problems, I'm going in like a lion and a bull. Some of y'all don't know who y'all out here fighting with. That's why I say that's between them and Jesus not inviting me. Because I've been dipped in that water and my kids been dipped in that water. And I'm going to go ahead and let Jesus figure out why the hell I was not invited to that birthday party today. That's illegal in most states today, and creeping everywhere always. Probably richer than real But you're always praising her. I praise her for being a mother, a loving mother to my grandkids. That's definitely worth praising, because she could be out there in them streets drinking and leaving them kids with Tom, Dick, and Harry, and people bothering them, and you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot that when you got to give respect, and you got to praise the people that's helping raise your kids. So I don't have no choice. I don't have no choice. She raising my kids, and she doing a good job.
He talks about his father's book tour and a potential movie deal stemming from One Wave at a Time. He says it's the first time any of the kids have been out of the wilderness. Quote, the first time we've ever seen a traffic jam.
I'll take your man. You can't take my man, baby. He done been dipped in that water too.
He ends the video with impersonations of celebrities. The same celebrities that he'd never have known about if he didn't have access to television or the internet.
Krishan about to be a mother too. Is you gonna praise her? I mean, I'm here for my kids. If that baby come out with this little pointy fat nose like the rest of us, I ain't got no choice, honey.
Meanwhile, Billy Brian Brown struggles with seizures have been documented on the show. If they continue, he'll have to stop pretending to live like a barbarian for a while and spend more time closer to hospitals. They know how to party. Matt Brown was arrested in 2013 for DUI.
I'm so glad that Blue showed up for Javon party. I was gonna be done with him if he hadn't. Girl, I was sitting over here like, come on, Jesus. Now you know. Come on, Jesus. I done dipped these kids in this water. I know this boy ain't finna take no bag over that baby. I said, I know he ain't gonna do it. They said, yes, he is. I said, I know he ain't gonna do it. I said, I know he ain't gonna do it. Ain't no way, no how. And y'all got on here and said, he going to go get the bag with Krishan and fuck the birthday. That's what y'all said. But honey, he ain't do it. He ain't all the way gone. Jesus Christ is up over there talking to that baby. And they can deny me, but they can't deny Jesus. So when they get there and have to ask, why would you do something like that to your own child and deny his grandmother, the person who would stop her whole life